Hello everyone, it's Josh Boy here and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about how my girlfriend gave me a tattoo. So I'm just going to talk you through a couple of them and just show you how cool they are, because I think they are friggin' epic. So the first one she did was the Arcane style one, and now I'm not going to lie to you, I've never watched Arcane. She really likes it, she loves it, I've just not seen it yet. I'm going to watch it one day because I know everyone who's watched it says it's really good, but we've just not got around to it just yet. So basically she was doing my makeup, she was doing like I think the main part was around the eyes anyway, that was like the parts giving their style, and also my nose, I think, I don't know, just around there. I think it was like making me look chiselled and cartoony, because they have that unique style, don't they, from what I've seen, where they're a bit like, oh, look at me, I'm cool and all that stuff, which is just classic Arcane. But yeah, I've not got loads to say on this one, to be fair, but she did a really good job. And by the way, before we do carry on, you can check out her channel where she's posted full videos of all this, of her doing it, at George's Corner. Please go and subscribe to her, she's doing really well, and it would mean a lot if you don't already. And the next one she did after this was probably my favourite, and it was the zombie one. I just think this one's really cool, just because I look like a zombie. I'm like dead in the eyes, you know, I've got no thoughts behind my eyes at all, just like brains or whatever zombies think, I don't know. I look like I'd been contracted with like the Plasmagus or whatever, you know, from Resident Evil 4, like I was giving that sort of vibe. And like, not only did I look like a zombie, but I'd like, on the side of my head, I'll show you, I had like wounds as if like I'd been like, I don't know, slapped or bitten or punched or whatever by a zombie. I had like a rock on the side of my head as if I'd been, you know, been whacked. It was nasty. But yeah, it looked really realistic, that one. It was quite weird to see, because it was just on the side of my head and it just genuinely looked like I'd been hurt. And it was like a, whoa, it was a trippy moment, really, to be honest. And there was stuff around my mouth, around my nose. It was like I had a nosebleed and everything. And honestly, it looked really good. It looked really impressive, and it was cool. And I enjoyed having some good fun with this one, honestly. I was walking around looking in the mirror thinking, oh, I'm the top dog, you know, I'm the top zombie me, because I was a scary zombie. And honestly, if there was like a zombie apocalypse or something and I was walking around, I'd be scared of myself, because I'd be like, that is a zombie and he looks pretty cool too. And I'm sure you all think that as well, and not I'm like a gimp or anything like that, right? However, that does not conclude the video yet, as we've got two more to talk through. Next, we'll move on to the little hand tattoo she did. And this one was quite an easy one, quite a fun one she did. It was like the most intricate one, I would say, she's done, because obviously it's on my little hand there, as you can see. She's just doing it like, it probably took around 10, 15, 20 minutes. I know that's really not a great measurement at all, because it's just anywhere in that time zone, but I can't remember, to be honest. Probably leaning towards 20 minutes. I just had my hand on a chair and she was just painting away, painting these like very precise, like skelly bob looking things, and it looked really cool, to be fair. Not that I would ever get a hand tattoo, to be fair. I don't think I'd ever get any tattoo. Don't know if this will change one day, so I could look back at this video in like 10 years, you know, with a full neck sleeve and my pupils done and all that, because that's just what I want. And I'd be like, oof, yeah. But yeah, I don't want any tattoos really, but she did a really good job, and she convinced me, you know, like made me want to get him a teeny bit more, I suppose, because it did look pretty cool. Mine was looking all jazzy, and I just looked like a ruffian. Like, if I sat next to me on the bus and I saw my hand tattoo, I'd be like, whoa, I ain't gonna mess with him, you know. And that's what I felt looking at that video. I was like the kid on the block. I was a new kid on the block, and everyone just keeps a distance away from me because they know I can snap like that. No, in all seriousness, it did look pretty cool, honestly. I did like it, and it was a good one. And the final thing she did to me, bear in mind these were all in one day, probably over the span of like 1 to 2 hours. So like, I was in that makeup chair a lot, you know, poor me putting in all this work, and she's just drawing on me and I'm just having to stay still. Is it too much to ask for, really? God, it was hard work. But yeah, the last one she did was a big one. It wasn't the last one she did, actually. She did this one, I've messed up the order a little bit, but I thought this one was really cool. And it's like a tattoo that's like on my chest and shoulder, and it just looked really awesome. Like, the way she did it, it was like a blue, mainly because she didn't want to run out of black, and black's a lot harder to rub off as well. And I didn't really want a massive thing on my chest, like, lasting a few days, because that would be a bit awkward, wouldn't it? But yeah, she did like these cool, like, tiger stripes almost sort of pattern, I'd say. It was like cool, it had curves, it had wiggles, it had like curvy lines and all that, and it just looked really good, to be fair. Had a lot of cool shapings on it, and it did make me look very cool. Like, I looked like a Greek god, to be honest. I was like the main guy, you know. I feel like I could have changed my name to Zeusy Boy or something like that, because like I was the one in charge right there. I was like Poseidon or someone like that, you know, in charge of the sea, because it was all blue and all that. And it just, yeah, it looked epic again, and she did a really good job. she's a really talented artist who doesn't just do body art and all that. She just does that on me. She's done face paint before, obviously, and I'll show you a couple of things she's done before for a Halloween party last year. Just last year, not the year before that. Obviously, I don't know. I messed this up again, but yeah, we went as Corpse Bride, and as you can see, I was like Victor, and I was like all chiseled and stuff, giving me that Tim Burton look, and it looked really cool. And then a few days before that, we went to another party. I know I'm right, party animal me, and we just dressed up as a pair of skeletons. And as you can see, she did a really good job on me. This was probably my favourite thing she's ever done on me, and I was just looking pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. And also I even did her a little bit, just to try my skill. And as you can see, if I put it on screen, I will not be doing that again anytime soon, and it's just embarrassing, and I prefer to move on. So anyway, that does wrap up this video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe, and also check out Georgia's channel. She does loads of stuff. She just talks about strange things. She does loads of art, drawing as well, like she's doing a Pokemon series and all that sort of thing. So if a bit of art's your thing, go and check her out. And she doesn't just do art, she does all sort of games. She's cool and all that. She likes the Marvel and that sort of thing. So please go and check her out. And that does wrap up this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe, guys, and please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.